Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. Today's video we have some battles from the Pokeman Go, one of the best players in the world. He is currently at almost 3300 MMR, running some accessible Pokemons in the Ultra League and in the Remix Cup. So today's video will be about, I think, an Ultra League set what he sent me. It was so savage at his MMR where like it took him around like 45 minutes to 1 hour to just finish one set. So like even editing these battles like took me forever, just because like there's like 20 minutes of queue time and then there's like 30-second battle after that. Let's just go and watch these battles. I will be leaving Mango's stream in the description below, by the way, so make sure to go and give him a follow, because if you're not following him, I don't know who you're following or who you are learning from. Bro, what was that? I thought this is like my computer that is lagging. I think it's just the game, because now it's catching up. So we have a Drapion into Moltres, and wait, is this the game or my PC? 1 second. Holy lag. I mean, it looks normal here, right? Yeah, okay, sorry guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know whether it's the game or his the VOD is a bit scuffed from the beginning, or like it's just like that. But I can tell you that later it looks normal, so it's either his game or his stream. So they swapped into Dragonite. I mean, once you land the crunch as a Drapion, it's just a straightforward. You can literally farm it all the way down. And here, once they shielded, we can just go to Blastoise, and Blastoise can finish this job. Yeah, so the Blastoise took out the Dragonite. I apologize on the scuffed first part. And now, wait, Tinkaton in Ultra League? Oh my, is it actually good? Have you guys seen anyone using Tinkaton? Please let me know. I just got a lucky one that I think goes to 2500 on the dot. Like the 13, 14, 15. I think it's some like rank top 10 IV. So what do we do here? Well, we have to go Malamar. Believe it or not, Malamar into Tinkaton is not a bad matchup, by the way. Superpower does enough damage. Sorry, the Psywave does enough damage to put it into double superpower worth of double superpower range. So this superpower is about to take them out, and they shielded, and then they switched out to their own flyer. So now it's just kind of a race to whoever gets to more charge moves. As you can see, the Drapion is just spamming Aqua Tails. Do we shield here? I think no. Because we can just build up, and then we can throw at one point. As long as we don't CMP, we should be in a good situation. And now all we need to do is just call a bait, shield the nuke, and then superpower. We shielded the nuke, and now we can just superpower. Do you guys see this? Like, look, he got the superpower. He did not throw it. You guys know why? Because he only threw at good timing. That's how insane the PokemanGO is. That's how insane he is. Okay, moving into the next one, we have Malamar. Malamar in the past used to define by whoever has the whoever wins CMP. Now it's slightly different, because foul play just gets rescaled, rebalanced, so it doesn't do as much as it used to do in the past. And so like now you have to superpower. As you can see, the foul play doesn't do that much of damage. So what do we do? Well, he's gonna go and try to catch. I think I would shield that, but PokemanGO, I think he's just using Drapion as a way of soaking the damage, because he knows that whatever they have in the back is going to be a Drapion answer. I mean, is Gallisupar a Drapion answer? Gallisupar into Drapion's like whoever has more energy wins the game. So luckily we had enough to throw 2 charge moves, grab a shield, and chip them, and now we can just go to the Blastoise. What does Blastoise do here? Blastoise cooks the bugs, okay? Now you guys might be wondering, like, Yasser, you said non-sunglasses Blastoise is bad. Yes, it's bad. Why is Mango is using it? Well, Mango can make it work. Let's be real. You and me, we won't be able to make it work. We need the sunglasses. Hey, it's too dark outside. It's too sunny outside. The sun is like shining. So we have to use the sunglasses one to protect our Blastoise. I call him the Glastoise, okay? That's the difference. It's a different Pokemon. So they tried to catch. Well, we have to throw. I don't know why we overfarmed there. Maybe Mango has his own reasons on why. 2, one will grab a shield if they want to. One will chip enough, but no, they just let go of both, and now Malamar is just a sweeping. I think the opponent is actually did it correctly. This is like kind of their only way to win this game. We're like a chip and sorry, call the bait and shield a super effective move and try to farm everything down. But the thing is, they can't. The Blastoise doesn't fear Jollicent. Like, you guys think that Jollicent is the worst? No, Blastoise doesn't fear that. Well, now we have two Pokemons with low HP and versus a Jollicent that has so much HP. So what do? We're gonna go straight for the Aqua Tail, and holy man, that was actually a fun game to watch. Well played, well played. The Masked Asian, it's Mango's my teammate, and the Masked Asian is our other teammate as well. So well played, battle of the teammates. Next one, I think in this matchup Golisopod wins because they have X Scissor, which can almost one-shot. I think it's double super effective, so we have to shield that. Two foul plays, almost I would say KO, but we have to catch at one point, and Mango knows that, and that's why he did go for the catch. So technically the team, you could say, is Malamar and two answers to the Golisopod. What about other stuff? We don't know. We will figure it out once we play them. Like, as an example, what do we do against Registeel? Why did we throw Aqua Tail? Because that's the CMP, I think. And as you can see, it was almost a CMP. Because if we did one more, that means we had to shield. But since we throw our energy, we no longer need to shield. What do we do now? Well, oh my god, they actually caught. That was a great catch by the opponent, honestly. Do we switch? No, it's actually still worth it to stay in and throw another superpower. Like, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, we are so cooked. Weedle is running a triple hard counter. This is not a winnable game. This is not a winnable game. Are you sure, Yasser? Well, let's watch. A Florges, 2 shield into Blastoise with a trail. They have a Trailblaze. We don't. Wait, that was actually bad timing. Maybe he thinks that we're not gonna shield this because they will swap and snipe. But hey, Blastoise throws his charge move, and that was a CMP situation. So now what do we do? Well, our Malamar is kind of walled by the thing in the back. That was a great undercharge, and now we can just... oh my god. Oh my god, dude, Registeel just doesn't die. It doesn't die. So, for the people who said that this team is weak to Registeel, you are actually correct. This team kind of weak to Registeel, but Registeel only exists in high MMR. Wheezing into Malamar. This matchup goes both ways. If they land the player off, we're out. If we shield the player off, they are out. But Mango has his own ways to play this matchup, which is basically build up, and catch. And that was such a good way to play that game. So now they built up for the nuke. We have to shield, okay? They will go to Moltres. We don't care. We have Aqua Tails to spam. So Aqua Tail here should not be shouldn't take them out, but you know, we're just here to chip some damage. So since you saw that Mango CMP there, he means that he's not gonna shield and he's just gonna go to his Blastoise. See guys, I told you that. Well, how did I know? Because that's the correct play, and he always go for the correct play, unlike us. Yeah. Is he gonna shield this? I think it's worth the shield because it's kind of risky to let that move go. And we did 3 then throw. We had to throw there, by the way. Otherwise, they will just get to a move. And opponent catch. I think Mango was trying to switch his clock to swap at one point, but he wasn't able to. But now he can, and now we are so loaded on energy. We're just gonna throw... Oh my god, they brought a Bombardier? Dude, this is like Wheezing double flying dark. I talked about this team in the top teams in the Ultra League video, which you might not watch, and you need to go and watch, by the way. Like, it's just, it's kind of very weak to Registeel, but you have Overheat, and you can, like, a chip with Sucker Punches, you know? It's not as easy as it may sound, but you have a play. Now we're just gonna go Malamar. Superpower, it does KO. Bombardier is not the tankiest Pokemon in the game. So look at that. It takes them out. We're just gonna throw the next one. And this one will take out, proving that Malamar is actually the best dark Pokemon in the entire meta, followed by Drapion. Okay, let's move to the next game. We have Malamar into Steelix. How does this matchup go? Well, I can tell you that Mango will tank a move, throw a superpower, and then dip. This matchup will be bad if they get a Breaking Swipe debuff. And they did get a Breaking Swipe debuff. Why this would be bad? Because now Aqua Tail after the superpower does not KO. If we didn't get debuffed, they die to an Aqua Tail right here. But now this doesn't happen. And that was our 25% damage mitigation from getting debuffed. They switched to a Dragon Breath, Giratina. This is actually a good play by the opponent, but remember that we're Shadow and there is no way they can farm us down. Did we get a Crunch debuff? We actually did get a Crunch debuff, so now this Crunch KOs, and their Breaking Swipe debuff was not worthy. What do we do now? Well, it's not worth the shield because we're gonna get outpaced. So Mango's just gonna switch out and go to his own Malamar. His Malamar is just gonna one-shot the Giratina, but he's a bit greedy for some energy. This foul play is about to one-hit KO. No, it's not one-hit KO. No, not one-hit KO. Let's be honest, guys. This is like a very crucial farming all the way down. And opponent has a Confusion. Cresselia. Confusion does 1 damage, and look what Mango will do. Look at that, guys. Okay, now watch him. He's gonna do 2 and then switch. You guys know why? Because now he will throw another foul play by doing that. That was actually a sick play. He did not let go of his Malamar. He is capitalizing on opponent having Confusion, which does 1 damage. He did 2, then switch, so he transferred the Confusion to the Blastoise. That was an insane play by Mr. the Pokemon Go. I think this is the other cup, so we make another video about this one, honestly. No, let's just, okay, I'm just gonna make it on this video. I feel like it's been a while since last time we made a video, so we're just gonna make 2 videos in one. So if you're looking for an Ultra League team, this was the video. If you're looking for a remix team, this was also the video. Okay, now we have the, oh my god, we have everything. Supposedly Great League. Let's switch the, see guys, we have so many content for you. That's why you should subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Like the video if you haven't, send it to your friends. So first matchup in the remix, we're playing SS Horn. SS Horn is like a 13 years old battler, but he is actually too good at the game. So they swapped into the Togetic, and we're just gonna go to Quag and bait, and as you can see, they did fail. They did fall for our bait. They throw the Psyshock, and we're just gonna commit for double baiting. I don't think Stone Edge will KO, so I'm telling you that SS Storm will 100% call it, because he is just in a whatchamacallit, he is in a defensive situation, so he has to go for that. So we just no shield this, assuming that they don't have ancient power, and we need, oh my god, dude, that Togetic did so much damage. Oh my god, dude. We're just getting swept by Togetic. Holy man. Maybe we need to use Togetic instead of A9. See guys, you just witnessed why Togetic is better than A9. Holy, that was too much damage from one Pokemon. So we went to our own Dusclops, and our Wincon is like 2 shield Dusclops, but I don't think it's gonna work because we don't have Fire Punch to almost one-shot. I don't think even it does one-shot, so damn. That Togetic was so difficult for our team. Maybe we just shouldn't be baiting, but I feel like if they shielded the Stone Edge, we also lose. So next game, we're playing Ash and Ash, and one of the best players in the world in Latin America. And he is leading Claydol. Claydol is, oh my god. They catch on Shadow Typhlosion. Shadow Typhlosion is arguably one of the strongest Pokemons right now, and oh my god, dude, it does so much damage. We're just gonna do one then throw, and assuming that Claydol doesn't die to one Aqua Tail. That was actually bad, and that was actually a good play by Ashton Ash. Like, imagine if he took one more Charm, we wouldn't have been able to do what you just, like, we would have been able to just knock it out right away. So I'm just gonna go straight for Shadow Punches here. If we can catch, we should be in a good situation. But I mean, we did get a catch. He did enter the charge though to get some more damage. So what do we do here? Well, it's gonna be like, can we farm this thing down or no? I mean, he's arguably just gonna go straight Iron Head, and there is no reason for him to nuke. Now he can just go for the nuke, and they know shielded, so we can just go for the full farm down. They needed to live that in order to win. I mean, Corviknight kinda sucks, but hey, it has also a play. So when they lead Pangoro like this, we need to win switch no matter what happens, so we can have that on our A9 instead of having it on our Dusclops. So they bring in Swalot. Swalot does not beat Quag. Quag is just too good for those Pokemons, man. Quag is just a cool Pokemon to use here. So just gonna CMP them. This Aqua Tail, I think either one hit Sorry, not one hit, either KOs or close to KO by 1 HP. So it did KO, and now this game is unlosable at this point because they can't take out the Quag. Like, look at this. Now they will be without energy. Now, here's the play. We go A9 and then we switch. No, we don't switch because they have Diggersby. If we switch, we would have been in a difficult situation. But if you have a Shadow Dust Clubs, it does beat Diggersby. Shadow Dust Club can 2-hit KO with the Ice Punch. And you out spam the Diggersby. Next lead, I was like, how do we beat the Corsola? So I guess we're about to see Corsola is actually a very big code breaker to this team because it does beat all of these Pokemons. I mean, yeah, like Nightshade was nerfed, but like Corsola's stat product is not nerfed. They swapped into Pangoro. I don't know why they would fight for this. Like, why would they chip if they have a Pangoro? Do we shield? I mean, there is no reason to. Can we kill in one charm? I feel like they get to a Night Slash. No, they didn't. Okay, they did not. I thought they had throw away for some reason. So what do we do now? Well, we just have to throw right away. We saw that the Astonish came in, which means they didn't go for the charge move. And now we can just switch. They have a Prime Ape. What does this mean? Well, it's just going to be a Rage Fist versus Ice Punches. We can comfortably tank one, so we can let that go. And now we just built up to the Bolter guys. I think Dust Club's only nuke is Bolter guys. So the question is, do we shield? I think we have to. Why? Well, it's more like we would have more health by doing that. They bring in the Corsola, and now we're just gonna. I don't think we shield as long as we land the move. So we did not land the move. We can switch out if they no shield there. We no shield, but since they shield, we switch out, force them to throw, and then come back and throw an Ice Punch and win the game. So well played by Mr. PokemanGO, the Twitch streamer who streams Pokemon Go at twitch.com/the PokemanGO. And that was the last battle. So thank you so much everyone for watching, and thank you so much Mr. Mango for sending me these battles. If you guys want to follow him, make sure to give him a follow on his stream, which I will be leaving in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.